We're going to be doing a reading on what happened between Yonna Jay and Marlon. This is for entertainment purposes only. So we're going to do kind of what's the vibe, what caused the ending between the two of them with their collaboration and their current energy towards each other. So let's see. What's the vibe or what caused the ending with Yonna and Marlon? Epiphany, intimacy. Seems like somebody whoever cut whoever off. They did it, it's showing feminine energy, because they felt like it was what was best for them. They could have realized something and realized that somebody's intentions weren't genuine, and they pulled their energy back. I feel like this could have been her. Or she saw something that made her like fall back. Marlon, let's see, Marlon towards Yonna. Marlon towards Yonna. Yonna towards Marlon. Yeah, wow. It seemed like it was for the best. Showing protection here. So we got epiphany, self-reflection, answered questions, untapped talents, intimacy, mutual respect, unity, closeness. So it did seem like they were starting to connect on a deeper level. It wasn't just content. Smell the roses, slow down, take some you time, get out in nature. Cutting ties, freedom, standing up, awaken. Feminine energy, gentleness, nurturing, mothering. Today, good vibes now in the moment. His energy towards her is Archangel Michael, protection, prevented from harm, divine intervention. And then her energy towards him is glow up, new opportunities, new career, successful business. I feel like she didn't want things to get in the way or of her success, of her growth. This could have been for both of their, like, it could have benefited both of them for things to kind of end, because it's kind of showing like something happened, some type of divine intervention or something that caused somebody to have a different perspective on things, to just kind of like see through certain things and kind of prove that this wasn't really going to work long term. And it's almost like somebody could have felt like they were getting the short end of the stick, or had to like put certain things aside or kind of sacrifice in order to maintain the dynamic between the two of them. Like it wasn't balanced, it wasn't equal. What caused the ending? Exhausted, burned out, burdened, empty, puzzled, confused, perplexed, conflicted. If somebody's energy switched up, they weren't giving the same energy. The energy wasn't being reciprocated. So that's why, again, it's kind of confirms somebody felt like they were putting in more or putting in more without benefiting as much as the other person. I feel like emotionally, but also maybe even business-wise. You got legal here at the bottom and distance. So there could be something in place, or there could be fear of there being something legal in place, which is why they may need to keep distance from one another. Let's see their current energy. We'll do that with the tarot. How does Yonna currently feel towards Marlon? How does Yonna currently feel? Seven of Cups, Queen of Cups, Queen. I feel like she's trying to protect her feelings, and she's more focused on things not messing up her career. This could just be how her energy is in general when it comes to like dating or and love in general. She's more focused on her success and her stability. Did she see this as maybe a potential opportunity or option at some point? Yeah, with him. Is she upset with him, or Yonna towards Marlon? It seemed like she knows she should just keep some type of distance. Five of Cups. There could be some guilt or regret, maybe. Temperance. I feel like it's something tied to time. So maybe there were signs that she shouldn't have like stayed around him as long as she did. Or signs that maybe she shouldn't have really worked with him. Or maybe signs that, you know, it wasn't going to work out romantically, but she ignored them. So Five of Swords, yeah. she could be taking some type of accountability for like getting emotionally involved and not paying attention to certain signs. Let's see his energy towards her. Marlon towards Yonna. Hermit, yeah. He wants to keep some type of distance. He feels kind of stuck. Nine of Wands. At times he could be a little bit impulsive, or could have felt like he made impulsive decisions in the past. Saying he needs to honor commitment. I know that he's in another situation. I feel like he wants to maintain a certain image, social media wise. And so that's why he's really cold. So who cut off who? Or was it mutual? Did Yonna cut off Marlon? Did Yonna cut off Marlon? Knight of Cups and the World and the Fool. Or did Marlon cut off Marlon? King of Pentacles. Nine of Cups. Four of Wands. Three of Swords. It's showing more of a major cycle ending or closeout tied to Yonna, which is why it's still kind of going back to maybe she had some type of realization, saw certain signs, and was like, nah, I'm not about to continue investing into this. I feel like Marlon was distracted, though, emotionally. Did anyone ghost or something? Chariot and the... Yeah, his focus was scattered. I feel like he was focused on other things, other people, situations, business-wise, but mainly emotionally. She felt that shift in his energy. She still maybe tried to offer certain things or still tried to collab or whatever. And then the energy just wasn't really reciprocated. And she started to catch on that he's not going to give the same energy that he gave in the beginning. So in a way, I guess it seemed like it could have kind of been mutual. But somebody's energy did just kind of switch up out the blue, and I feel like it was his. But this is saying, though, it was meant to happen this way, though, because it was for both for their own protection. And I feel like they both want to protect their image, things like that. And it just wasn't aligned for them, especially for Yonna. Like, it seems like her focus needs to be more on her career and things like that. We'll pull some messages or just energy, more of love messages, and then see if there's still some type of connection, if there's more of a love connection. Yonna and Marlon. Still some things that are like hidden, maybe still things they need to like clarify or would need to clarify. Chasing here. And sorrow. Certain things that wouldn't really be admitted. Emotional storm. Divine feminine. This was a lesson for her, for Yonna. It was supposed to push her into more growth. I feel like Marlon wasn't ready to take it serious or had like already had certain intentions going into it, and his energy was confusing. But she saw something major, took that sign, and, you know, decided to kind of fall back. Because somebody wanted to kind of be chased, or could have been more of a chasing energy. This almost is like it could have ended up worse if they had more time, like more feelings, more things emotionally, more things business-wise would have evolved. It kind of ended at the right time before somebody really, really got hurt. That's why I feel like it was divine intervention, and it was just kind of what was best. Divine masculine here too. Stress, yeah. He wasn't as stable as she needed him to be. Anything else? Let's do some messages. Yonna towards Marlon. Yonna towards Marlon. Will you reject me? There's no one else like you. Don't listen to your friends. She maybe thought that he could, because I do feel like there's outside influences with him, that he would recognize the connection enough to not let other things, other people interfere. Marlon towards Yonna. It's more selfish energy. We have a soul tie, so he, whether he wants to admit it or not, knew that there was a deeper connection. Is it over? And I have narcissistic tendencies. That's why it seems like it was kind of, at one point, towards the end, it seemed like it was more one-sided. Like she was doing or putting in more than he was because he was distracted. And he wasn't keeping the same energy that he was keeping in the beginning. So that's what I'm getting. Based off of this, I feel like they probably will just kind of cross paths here and there. But for the most part, they both are trying to keep the distance. And Marlon does seem extra closed off. And I feel like Yonna's just trying to focus on her career. So that's what I'm getting. If you're interested in your own personal reading, you can book on my website, Intuitive K. It's also in a link in my bio. If you have any other questions about the situation, you can comment it down below or suggest any other readings for me to do.